Yeah, we're back and we are going to be tackling how to make the character un-me. Yes, getting into character. So we have read and reread and reread this monologue, and we want to, as I've said, connect with this character, but also make the audience believe this person. What I like to do is just answer the questions of, like, is this a person that I would like to be friends with? Do I like them? Is this person an extrovert? Are they an introvert? What things do they like? All these fall into place once you've made a backstory for your character. Now we get into the physicality of things. Does this person have mannerisms? If we blinking and stuttering, a person of stature. What kind of voice does this character have? So play around with the register of your voice if you want to talk higher or if you're going to talk lower. Yeah, literally play around until it feels stupid. Go all the way, and then you know what to cut out for your performance rather than just approaching it tentatively and you not knowing the extent of where you would go. So go buck wild. And all these little quirks and mannerisms and accents and pitching of the voice, how do we now sustain those things that we've decided? So I would go as far as I can with the words that I remember at this stage, or just go around with my monologue in my hand and just read it out as different characters. A janitor, a businessman. Imagine your character was talking to a crowd of thousands. Imagine your character was an older brother talking to his younger sister. Just play around here until you find little bits that make your character whole. That's a method that I like using. And then, going back to the text, it'll be very clear if this character is a good person or not. I feel like that. You can't miss that. If it is someone that people don't like, have that running through your veins all the time. Have that running through your brain the whole time. We can be saying one thing, but if we're thinking another, we can see that process, especially in film. It's so delicate. That's the beauty of it. You are going to know how different this character is from you. You know yourself better than anyone else does. So at this point, people mustn't get it wrong that every character is so different from you. The reason why we connect as human beings, we relate with each other. We go through so many different, you are not alone in this world in your experiences. The likelihood of someone else going through what you are going through in this world is so high. Now, away from your monologue, start becoming this person slowly but surely in your everyday activities, from washing the dishes to watching TV, how this person sits, what time they go to sleep, or how they engage in conversation. And guys, animals. Yeah, the classic animal adaptation to your character. A lot of actors use it, basing your movement or your character on an animal. I know it may sound silly. I'm not saying you actually walk like a rat or something, or you scatter like a rat, or you walk like an elephant, like just embodying their nature. Imagine your character moving like a giraffe, for example, but as a human being. Maybe there's an elegance about that person. They're not too rash. They are, they are powerful. Or like someone who's, a meerkat, always on edge. They ticking, alert, always alert. Those kind of things, that really helps with how they move, how they talk. So play around with that. That's a wonderful way to nail down characters. Yeah, and to sustain. Yeah. Think about animals. Start playing around with those quirks and tics and mannerisms and accents, and move away from your monologue for a bit and put that character in situations in your head and start talking about other things. If this person feels this way about his father, how would that make him feel about him one day having his own family as a father? Try talk to your family members as this character, so that you can just that's the underlying sustenance of that character. That's his or her, that's their thread, that's their being. Those are methods that I love using. That'll get me to understand this person in this moment, in this monologue. So I think that has covered my methods in making this character and me. So we'll see you for the next episode looking at emotional beats. Cheers, guys.